Hi, friends. Welcome to math today. I know that this is not our typical math lesson, and I really hope that maybe Zoom will get working here soon. I put in a ticket to see what the IT department can do to help us. And so we're going to do math today over a recorded lesson, and I'm going to post the link to this activity in the chat, or not in the chat, in the announcement section on Canvas after this video, so you are able to complete this activity. I'm going to do the first page with you right now, and then the next couple of pages will be on your own. Please email me if you have any questions, if you're stuck on anything. I am here to help you, okay? Today, we're talking about multiplying by tens, hundreds, and thousands. And as you can see, I have a nice, beautiful place value chart here with markers. So we have red markers for our ones and blue markers for our tens. And it says the place value chart above shows 45, 4 tens and 5 ones. Use this chart to answer the next 3 questions. Our first question says, move the place value dots to represent 45 times 10. What is 45 times 10? I know that if I'm multiplying by 10, there is 1 0 and 10, which means all I have to do is do 45 times 1 and add 1 0. So 45 times 1 is 45, and I add 1 0, which would get me 450. To show that on my place value chart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blue tens and I'm going to move my tens over to my hundreds. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That shows me 400s. And then I'm going to move my ones over 1 spot because I'm only going up by 1 place value because there's only 1 0 in tens. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all you have to do is click on those dots and then just drag them right over. So we have finished our first problem. Move the place value dots to represent 45 times 10. We just did. And 45 times 10 is 450. The next problem says, move the place value dots to represent 45 times 100. 45 times 100. Well, how many zeros are there in 100? Yeah, there are 2 zeros in 100. 1, 2. I'm going to bold those so you can see them, which means I move my number over 2 place values. And all I have to do when I'm multiplying is do 45 times 1, and I add 2 zeros for the hundreds. 45 times 1 is 45, and I'm going to add 2 zeros. 1, 2, which gets me 4,500. So now I have to move the place value markers on my place value chart to represent 4,500. Because there are 2 zeros, I'm going over 1, 2 spots. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So now I move my tens over to the thousands. Now I'm going to move my ones to the hundreds because I'm going to go again 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And so now my place value chart shows 4,500. Nice job. The last problem that I'm going to go over with you shows, it says, move the place value dots to represent 45 times 1,000. times 1,000. So now we're going to go over how many times? Right, 3 times, because there are 3 zeros in 1,000. So that's 3 place values we're going to go over. So when I do my multiplication problem, I'm going to do 45 times 1, which gets me 45. And there are 3 zeros in 1,000. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 zeros. So my new answer is 45,000. That's a lot. 45,000. I added 3 zeros and I went over 3 spaces. So now I'm going to move my dots to represent what we just did. So I moved from the tens and I went 1, 2, 3 spaces over. 1, 2, 3 spaces over. 1, 2, 3 spaces over. 1, 2, if it wants to move with me, 2, 3 spaces over. Come on, little guy. There we go. And then I'm going to move my last one. 1, 2, 3 spaces over. And now I'm going to go back for my ones. So I have 4 10,000s. And now I'm going to move my 5 ones over to the thousands. You don't have to move them all over one by one if you don't want to. You can select all of them and drag them all over together if that's easier for you. I was just showing you one by one to show you that we are going over 3 place values. Okay, so what you are going to do is you're going to scroll down, and I have 3 more problems that I want you to practice. Okay, we have 33. We have 3 tens, 3 ones, and we're going to use this number to complete our next 3 place value charts. So just like we did above, we are going to do 33 times 10, 33 times 100, and 33 times 1,000. Next, we're going to do one that's a little bit bigger. We're going to do 92. So we have 9 tens and 2 ones, but we're going to be doing the same exact thing, okay? We're going to do 92 times 10. We're going to solve it, and we're going to show on our place value chart the answer. We're going to do 92 times 100 and 92 times 1,000. And we're going to show this on our place value chart. And the final one we're going to do is we're going to do 87. So we have 8 tens and 7 ones. And we are going to use our place value charts to show 87 times 10, 87 times 100, and 87 times 1,000. Okay, you can move these one by one, or you can move all of your place value markers at a time. It is up to you. Make sure not only do you move your place value markers, but you also answer the problem right below. Okay, I'm looking for both of those to be completed. At the bottom, it says, when done with this activity, complete lesson 4 on Zearn. If you are done with lesson 4 on Zearn, please do 20 minutes of MobyMax. And I'm going to add in here, please send this activity to Miss Landells. I'll make it a little bit smaller for you so it all fits on one page. There we go. So make sure you send me this activity when you are done with it. And then you move on to Zearn or onto MobyMax. Okay, so those are your 2 activities for today, Zearn or MobyMax. Okay, make sure you complete this. Make sure that you've answered both the problem, the equation, and used your place value chart. I am going to leave the first page done for you. So if you need to go back and review while you're working, you can. You can also review this video at any time to see what you are doing, okay? Please also email me if you have any questions. I'll be sitting right here on my email. Send me a message on Canvas if you have any questions. Please let me know how I can help you with this, okay? I'm working hard with the IT department to see if maybe we can get Zoom fixed for later. I would love to see you guys for end of the day meeting. So I'm waiting to hear back from them and hopefully we'll be ready to go for this afternoon. Okay, I will post on Canvas if we are having an afternoon meeting or not, if Zoom is working, and I will keep you guys posted on anything that I learned about what's going on with Zoom today. Okay, thank you guys so much for being flexible and being patient and working with me today for language arts. I know that was really difficult to get through, but thank you so much for working so hard. I'm so proud of all of you. Okay, please let me know if I can help you in any way today. Okay. Bye, friends. Have fun at math.